What got you into making music and what instruments do you play?
So, got me into making music was just the culture I was brought up around. My family are not all of them, but a good amount of them are just casual musicians. My dad has a lot of friends who are musicians, so just being in that environment of people always playing music really got me into it. When I started being interested in it, I play bass, guitar, some keyboards, and I sing as well. What I first started on the bass and quickly got bored of playing bass by myself because it's kind of instrument that's needed to be practiced with other people, other players. So I quickly got into guitar and singing, and that was about 5 years ago. Just kind of took off from there.
Very nice. What is your specific process for making music yourself?
Well, when writing my own songs, I tend to start with a chord progression on the guitar, usually acoustic guitar, and I'll just write words along to that. I'll have maybe multiple chord progressions in one song, one for a chorus, one for a verse, maybe a bridge sometimes, and I'll just work on the words. Usually, the words remain how I write them. I don't make too many revisions, but if I need to revise a lyric or two, I will. And same thing with the chords. Like if I need to switch one in that sounds better, I'll do that. And then, yeah, I'll just, if I need to write a different riff or solo or whatever it needs, I just kind of add on, but start with the bare bones of the chords and the lyrics and just work from there.
Nice. You're in a band, so what are the origins of your band and what's it like being the lead singer of your band?
So my band started in high school, my junior year of high school. I was complaining to some of my friends that I never had anyone to jam with, never had anyone to play music with, and one of my friends who had tried to play guitar in the past, kind of not really stuck with it, said, "Oh, I really want to learn, really want to get going on it." So he was like, "We should start a band," and then we did, and it was just the two of us at first. I taught him some of how to play the bass, so it was me on guitar and him on bass, and then we recruited another friend to play drums, and yeah, just kind of practiced a bunch of cover songs, a few songs that I had written, and it just kept going. We played some gigs, some at our high school and some just out and about, uh, and that's how it really started. We added and subtracted members along the way, but yeah, it's still an ongoing thing, and being the lead singer of the band is kind of I don't know, it's fun to be in control of where the music's headed because the instruments are super important. The instruments like just lay the groundwork of the song, and especially like lead guitar stuff, drum solo stuff can really make it sound great, but the lyrics kind of bring the song along, like bring it along as like from start to finish. And being the lead singer and also the lead songwriter, it really feels like we're playing something I created rather than just like someone else created. Being the lead singer is one thing. Being the lead songwriter is a lot more meaningful to me, at least.
Mm.
And then there's another dynamic with coming from being the lead player, is that you gotta give and take. You gotta know when to step in and say, "All right, this is what we're doing," because I'm in control for the moment. But you also gotta back off sometimes, or else the band dynamic gets messed up.
Mm. Makes sense. Where do you hope music will get you in the future? If
Well,
you hope you have a future in music.
it would be great to have a future in music. Whatever that means. The ideal meaning behind that would be my band or just myself making a career out of music. It's definitely difficult to do that, especially in the area we live in. But there's so many options for that. Could start any kind of solo project as long as I keep creating music. That'll be something I could always have the option to do, no matter if it's successful or not. And if I don't choose to do that, I know music will always be a part of my life. You know, it's something that I can't really let go of. It's something I do every day. Like, so it'll always be there, no matter if I'm just playing guitar by myself or jamming in the basement with my friends. Like, it'll always be a part of my future.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how it fits in though.
Right. So last a little bit of a broad question. What does music mean to you?
Music to me is just it's just life in general. It just fits so well into my everyday life. I'm always listening to music, always playing music. It's just I'm not a religious person, but if something was my religion, it would be music because I just listen so intently and so like just it just takes over my whole horizon whenever I feel like it. Like it's not a distraction to me. It's not a background thing to me. It's just my complete focus most of the time. So it's just probably it's the biggest part of my life. And I don't think that'll ever change.
All right, man. Thank you.
Of course.